Chosen one, I am speaking to you because the next 3 days I have set apart are unlike any others. They are not ordinary moments on your calendar. They are part of a greater plan that has been unfolding long before you understood where your path would lead. If you dismiss these days or fail to pay attention, you could overlook something I have already prepared specifically for you. During this time, I am arranging circumstances, opening new doors, and bringing forward the answers you have been seeking. Nothing about this moment is accidental. Every detail has been carefully appointed, and these days carry the potential to redirect your future if you remain watchful. I am inviting you to pay close attention because what takes place during this season is connected to your willingness to trust me, your ability to recognize my guidance, and your readiness to embrace what I am placing before you. If your heart agrees with this message, deeper, amen, deep within you, there has been a quiet expectation that life is about to shift. That feeling is not an illusion or wishful thinking. It is my spirit preparing your heart, so you will recognize the opportunities I am bringing. These 3 days follow a divine order. Each one has its own purpose, building upon the previous one until they lead you into a breakthrough that has been waiting for the right moment to appear. I have seen every moment of your perseverance. I have witnessed the times you remained faithful even when progress seemed invisible and nothing around you appeared to change. Your quiet endurance has not gone unnoticed. Now I am moving in ways that you will clearly recognize if you remain attentive. Before you continue listening, take a moment to express your faith by liking this video. Let that simple action be a declaration that your heart is open and ready to receive everything I am releasing into your life. The first day is about clarity. I am removing confusion that has clouded your thoughts and decisions, and I am making things visible that were hidden from you. You will begin to see patterns, understand situations differently, and recognize truths that were always there, but not fully clear. This clarity is necessary because without it, you would not recognize the opportunity that follows. I am aligning your vision so you can see with purpose and not with fear. The second day is about alignment. Once you begin to see clearly, I start repositioning things around you. This may feel uncomfortable because I will move people, shift circumstances, and break patterns that no longer serve your path. What you thought was stable may feel uncertain, but this is not loss. This is correction. I am placing you where you need to be so that what is meant for you can reach you without delay. Type 777 if you trust God. The third day is about release. This is where what has been prepared begins to manifest in a way you can no longer ignore. It may come as an answer, a breakthrough, a connection, or a sudden change that shifts your direction completely. This is why you cannot afford to skip these days or treat them like any other time. Each moment within them is connected, and missing one part may cause you to misunderstand what I am doing. You have been asking for change, for movement, for something to finally happen in your life. And these 3 days are my answer to that cry. But I need you to stay aware, to stay grounded, and to stop doubting what you feel inside. When I move, it is not always loud or dramatic at first, but it is always intentional. I am not guessing with your life. I am guiding it. There are things I am correcting quietly that you cannot yet see. There are delays I am removing, and doors I am preparing to open at the right moment. You may feel a sense of urgency, a pull to pay attention more closely. And that is because your spirit recognizes what is happening before your mind fully understands it. Trust that feeling because it is leading you in the right direction. In these 3 days, I am also testing your focus. Distractions will try to pull you away, to make you miss what is important, to keep you occupied with things that do not matter. This is not by accident. You must choose to stay centered, to listen, and to not allow noise to take your attention away from what I am doing. What you focus on will determine what you receive. You are not overlooked, and you are not forgotten. These marked days are proof that I have been working behind the scenes for you. Even when you felt like nothing was changing, I was arranging things in ways you could not see. Now the time has come for you to step into what has been prepared, but you must be willing to recognize it. You may notice small signs, subtle shifts, or even conversations that carry deeper meaning than usual. Do not ignore these moments. I am speaking through situations, through timing, and through alignment. Everything during these days has a purpose. Even the parts that seem ordinary at first glance. I know you have been tired, and I know there were moments when you felt like giving up, but you did not. And that is why you are here now. Hearing this, these days are not given to everyone in the same way. They are marked specifically for you because of what you have endured and how you have remained standing despite everything. Do not let doubt take over now. This is not the time to question whether you are worthy or ready. I have already decided that you are, and I have already made the preparations. Your role is to stay open, to stay aware, and to move when you feel the nudge inside you. I will not leave you guessing. I will guide you step by step. What if the real reason most manifestation methods do not work has finally been explained? A top neuroscientist linked to CIA research says without the right brainwave, results stay inconsistent. This 7-second ritual, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people approach money differently and improve their direction. Many are now stepping into dream homes, buying luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations they once thought were out of reach. But this information might not stay available online. Click the link in the description and comments before it gets removed. There is a shift coming in your life that will not look like what you expected, but it will be exactly what you need. Trust that I see beyond what you see, and I understand what is ahead. These 3 days are the bridge between where you are and where you are meant to be. There is a reason your spirit feels more alert right now. It is not pressure, it is awareness. I am drawing your attention inward, so you do not rely only on what is visible. You have spent too much time looking outward for confirmation. But in these days, I am teaching you to recognize my voice within. That quiet pull, that sudden knowing, that deep sense of direction. That is me guiding you in real time. Type 1010 to receive blessings. You may notice that certain thoughts are coming back to you. Ideas you once ignored or delayed. This is not coincidence. I am bringing them back because the timing is now right for you to act on them. What did not work before was not wrong. It was early. Now I am aligning the right moment with the right opportunity, and I am asking you to pay attention when it appears again. There will also be moments where you feel resistance. Things may not go as smoothly as you expect, and that is part of my process. I am not just opening doors. I am also strengthening you so you can walk through them without fear. Resistance is not rejection. It is preparation. It is teaching you patience, clarity, and confidence, so that when the breakthrough comes, you are ready to sustain it. Do not rush ahead of me. I know you are eager for change. But moving too fast can cause you to miss the details I am placing in your path. Slow down enough to observe, to listen, and to understand what each moment is showing you. I am not leading you into confusion. I am leading you into understanding, but you must allow yourself to receive it, step by step. There are people around you who will not understand what is happening in your life during these days. They may question your choices, your focus, or even your silence. Do not let their lack of understanding shake your confidence. I am not speaking to them the way I am speaking to you right now. This is personal, and it requires you to trust me more than the opinions around you. You have carried burdens that were never meant to stay with you this long. In these marked days, I am beginning to lift them. You may feel emotional without clear reason, or you may find yourself releasing things you have held on to for years. This is not weakness. This is healing. I am clearing space within you so that what I am about to place in your life has room to grow. Type 1212. If you trust in Jesus, watch how your environment begins to shift. Conversations will change. Opportunities will appear. And even your routine may start to feel different. These are signs that alignment is taking place. Do not resist these changes just because they feel unfamiliar. Growth often feels uncomfortable at first, but it is always necessary for transformation. There is also something you have been waiting for, something you almost stopped believing would happen. I have not forgotten it. In fact, I have been preparing it with more care than you realize. These 3 days are connected to that waiting, and you will begin to see signs that it is closer than you think. Stay open because it may not arrive in the way you expected, but it will carry the answer you need. I am also refining your focus. There are distractions that have been pulling your energy away from what truly matters. In these days, you will begin to see them clearly, and you will have the choice to let them go. This is important because what you hold on to now will determine how fully you can step into what is coming next. You are not behind. You are not late. Everything is happening within my timing, and my timing is exact. What felt like delay was actually protection. What felt like silence was preparation. And what feels like uncertainty now is the beginning of something that will soon become clear. Do not measure these days by what you can immediately see. Some of the most important changes are happening beneath the surface. Seeds are being planted, roots are growing, and foundations are being strengthened. You may not see the full result right away, but you will feel the shift as it begins to take hold in your life. There is a breakthrough connected to your obedience. It may be something small, something simple, but it carries a greater impact than you expect. When you feel that nudge to act, do not ignore it. That is me guiding you into alignment with what I have already prepared. Your response in that moment matters. You have come through a season that tested your strength in ways you did not think you could endure, but you are still here. And that is not by accident. I have been with you in every moment, even when you felt alone. These 3 days are a turning point, a shift from endurance into movement, from waiting into receiving. Let go of the fear that things will not work out. That fear does not come from me. I am not leading you into uncertainty. I am leading you into purpose. Trust that what I am doing is for your good, even if you do not fully understand it yet. Have you heard about the private of neuroscientists working on brain waves connected to money? A top researcher revealed this work was based on CIA studies not meant for public release yet. The result is a simple 7-second ritual, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, now practiced at home. Many who once struggled financially are now living in dream homes, owning luxury cars, and taking luxury vacations. But this page could disappear without warning. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. Stay connected to me during these days. Take moments to be still, to listen, and to reflect. I am speaking in ways that require your attention, not just your hearing. When you quiet the noise around you, you will begin to recognize my direction more clearly. Everything you have gone through has led you to this moment. Nothing was wasted. Every lesson, every delay, every challenge has prepared you for what is unfolding now. You are not the same person you were before, and that is why you are ready for what is coming. Walk through these days with confidence, not because you know everything, but because you trust me. I am guiding you step by step, and I will not leave you without direction. What I have marked cannot be undone, and what I have prepared will reach you at the right time. I am not asking you to do everything perfectly. I am asking you to stay aware and not drift into distraction or doubt. The closer you stay to me in your thoughts and actions, the clearer everything will begin to feel. There is something shifting inside your heart that you cannot fully explain. It feels like a quiet pull, a steady pressure guiding you to look at your life differently. That is me adjusting your inner direction so that your outer life can follow. I always begin within you before I change what surrounds you, because true change must start at the root. When your heart aligns with what I am doing, everything else will begin to follow in ways that feel natural instead of forced. Type 222 to claim miracles. You may also notice that certain things are losing their hold on you. Habits, thoughts, or even attachments that once felt strong are beginning to fade. This is not accidental. I am loosening what no longer belongs in your next season. You might feel a strange mix of relief and uncertainty, but that is part of the process of letting go. I am not taking anything from you without purpose. I am making space for something greater. Pay attention to the timing of events during these days. Things will not happen randomly. You may receive a call at an unexpected moment, hear something at just the right time, or find yourself in a situation that feels too perfectly aligned to ignore. These are not coincidences. I am arranging these moments so that you can recognize my hand at work in your life. When you notice them, pause and acknowledge what is happening. There is also a deeper level of trust I am asking from you. Not the kind of trust that depends on visible proof, but the kind that stands firm, even when you do not yet see the full picture. You have asked me to lead you, and now I am doing exactly that. But leadership requires your willingness to follow, even when the path is not fully revealed. This is where your faith becomes active, not just something you say, but something you live. You have been prepared more than you realize. Every challenge you faced, every moment you thought was too difficult, has built something inside you that you now need. Nothing you went through was wasted. It all shaped you into someone who can handle what is coming next. You may not feel ready, but readiness is not always a feeling. It is something I have already placed within you. Type yes to receive miracles. Do not let your past define how you respond in these days. What happened before does not control what happens now. I am doing something new, and it requires you to step forward without carrying old expectations or old fears. Leave behind what did not work, and trust that what I am doing now is different. You are not repeating a cycle. You are breaking one. There is a moment coming within these days where you will need to make a choice. It may seem small on the surface, but it will carry a deeper meaning. This choice will reflect whether you are truly aligned with what I am doing. Do not rush it. Take a moment. Listen within and respond with intention. That decision will open a path that has been waiting for you. I am also strengthening your ability to discern what is right for you. Not everything that appears good is meant for you, and not everything that feels challenging is meant to be avoided. I am teaching you to recognize the difference. This is important because as I begin to open new opportunities, you will need to choose wisely. I will guide you, but you must stay connected to my direction. You may feel moments of emotion rising unexpectedly. This is part of your release. I am helping you let go of what has been stored within you for too long. Do not hold it back. Let it pass through you. This is not weakness. It is freedom. When you release what you have been carrying, you create space for peace and clarity to enter. There is also protection over you during these days. I am watching over your steps, guarding you from what you do not even see. Trust that you are not walking through this alone. Even when things feel uncertain, I am present. I am not distant. And I am not silent. I am actively involved in every detail that touches your life right now. Stay mindful of your words. What you speak during these days carries power. Speak with intention. Speak with belief. And avoid letting negativity shape your thoughts. Your words are connected to your mindset. And your mindset influences how you respond to what I am doing. Choose words that align with trust, not fear. There is a breakthrough forming, but it is not rushing. It is building with precision, so that when it arrives, it is stable and lasting. You have asked for something real, something that does not fall apart. And that is what I am preparing. Be patient within these days. What is being built will be worth the wait. Is it really possible to attract money more naturally using a 7-second ritual? Research connected to the CIA suggests certain brainwave states influence how opportunities appear in your life. This technique, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift away from financial pressure toward improved lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You are also being drawn closer to me. This is not just about external change. It is about your relationship with me becoming stronger and more real. Spend time in stillness. Let your thoughts settle. In that quiet space, you will begin to feel my presence more clearly. That connection will guide you through everything that follows. Remember that these 3 days are connected. What happens now will influence what comes next. Stay engaged. Stay aware. And do not treat any moment as unimportant. I am moving through your life in ways that require your attention, not just your presence. You have come too far to lose focus now. Everything is aligning for a reason, and you are part of that alignment. Trust the process. Trust my timing, and trust that what I have marked for you will unfold exactly as it should. There is a deep adjustment happening in your thinking. I am correcting the way you see yourself because you have been underestimating what I placed inside you. You have looked at your life through past pain and past limitations, but I am asking you to see yourself through my purpose. You are not defined by what you went through. You are defined by what I am bringing you into. This shift in your thinking is necessary for you to step into what is next without hesitation. Type 1111 if you believe. You may feel moments where your confidence rises unexpectedly. That is not pride. That is alignment. I am restoring your sense of identity, so you no longer shrink yourself to fit what you have outgrown. You have spent too much time questioning your worth. And now I am replacing that doubt with quiet confidence. This is how you will recognize that you are moving in the right direction. There are also connections being adjusted around you. Some people will come closer while others may naturally drift away. Do not resist this. Not everyone is meant to walk with you into your next season. I am aligning the right people at the right time so that your environment supports your growth instead of holding it back. Place your confidence in me as these changes unfold. Even if they stir deep emotions within you, there may be moments when your patience is tested once more. Even while you begin to see things shifting, that is not meant to discourage you. I am teaching you to trust my timing without feeling the need to force every outcome. What I am preparing for you is meant to endure, and lasting blessings are always established on a firm foundation. Patience is one of the stones that foundation is built upon. Do not confuse this season with another delay. What feels like waiting is actually strengthening you for what lies ahead. Soon, you will begin noticing something that seems familiar, yet carries a completely different purpose. It may appear through an unexpected conversation, an opportunity, a decision before you, or even a thought that continues returning to your heart. These are not coincidences. They are signs I am placing along your path to guide your next step. Stay alert and do not ignore those gentle reminders. They are part of the direction I am giving you. If you are believing for miracles, type 2222 as a declaration of faith. During these days, your emotions may continue to shift from one moment to the next. This is happening because I am bringing hidden burdens into the light, long-held fears, old disappointments, and quiet anxieties are rising to the surface so they can finally be released instead of remaining buried within you. Do not cling to what I am asking you to surrender. As those heavy feelings come up, allow them to pass instead of carrying them forward. This is an important part of your healing journey, making room in your heart for everything I have prepared. At the same time, I am strengthening your ability to stand confidently behind the choices you make. For too long, uncertainty has caused you to question every direction. But I am now giving you the wisdom to move ahead without constantly turning back. This matters because the future I am leading you toward calls for unwavering commitment rather than hesitation. There is a quiet assurance beginning to grow inside you. Even if those around you cannot fully understand it, they may notice that something about you has changed. Yet they will not see the work I have been doing within your spirit. That transformation is deeply personal. I am shaping a confidence inside you that is rooted in my presence instead of the approval or recognition of other people. It comes from knowing that you are being guided even when no one else sees it. You are also stepping into a new level of awareness. Things that once confused you will begin to make sense. Situations that felt complicated will start to feel clearer. This is because I am sharpening your understanding, so you can navigate what is coming with wisdom. You will not be left guessing. I am equipping you with what you need. There is something you have been holding on to out of habit, not purpose. In these days, you will feel the need to release it. It may be a thought, a pattern, or even a connection that no longer aligns with where you are going. Let it go without fear. What you release now will be replaced with something that supports your growth. You are not walking into uncertainty. You are walking into alignment. even if you cannot see the full picture yet. Every step you are taking is leading you closer to what I have prepared. Trust that I am guiding you with intention, not leaving you to figure things out on your own. There is also a sense of restoration happening within you. Parts of you that felt drained are being renewed. Energy you thought was gone is returning. This is because I am restoring what was taken from you during difficult seasons. You are not meant to move forward feeling empty. I am filling you with what you need. What if most people struggle financially because they never activate a specific brainwave? Leading neuroscientists point to CIA-linked research that highlights this missing link. This 7-second ritual, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people rethink their financial habits and improve outcomes. Many are now moving into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and traveling on luxury vacations, but this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is removed. Stay aware of the small moments. A simple conversation, a sudden idea, or even a quiet realization can carry meaning during these days. I am speaking through these moments, guiding you in ways that require your attention. Do not overlook them because they seem small. Sometimes the smallest moment carries the biggest direction. You are closer than you think. What you have been waiting for is not far away. These days are the bridge that connects your waiting to your receiving. Stay present. Stay focused. And do not let doubt distract you now. I am with you in every step you take. I am not distant. And I am not silent. I am guiding you, shaping your path, and preparing you for what is about to unfold. Trust me as you move forward, because what I have marked for you is already in motion. You are now stepping into the final stretch of what I marked, and this is where many people lose focus without even realizing it. They begin strong. They feel the shift. But when the moment of completion comes near, they grow distracted or doubtful. I am warning you now because you are not meant to miss what is right in front of you. Stay steady, because what is about to unfold requires your full attention and your quiet trust. There is a moment forming that will feel different from everything before it. It will not come with confusion. It will come with a deep sense of knowing. You will recognize it not because it looks dramatic, but because it feels right in a way you cannot explain. This is how you will know that you are standing in the exact place I intended for you to be. Do not second-guess that moment when it arrives. Type 777 if you trust God. I am also removing the last layer of doubt that has been holding you back. This doubt has been subtle, not always loud, but present enough to slow your movement. In these final moments, I am asking you to release it completely. You cannot carry doubt into what I have prepared for you. It will only create hesitation where there should be confidence. You may feel a sudden push to act, to speak, or to step forward in a way you have been avoiding. This is not pressure from outside. This is direction from me. I am guiding you into alignment with what has already been set in place. When you feel that push, do not ignore it. Move with it, because that is where your next step is waiting. There is also something being confirmed for you. A thought, a feeling, or a situation that has been uncertain will become clear. This confirmation is my way of showing you that you are not guessing your way forward. You are being guided with intention. When this clarity comes, receive it without hesitation. It is the answer you have been waiting for. Type 1111 to affirm. You have come through a process that required more strength than you realized. There were moments when you felt like stopping, when everything felt too heavy, but you kept moving. That endurance was not unnoticed. It is the reason you are now standing at the edge of something new. I do not bring you this far just to leave you here. I bring you here to move you forward. There is a shift in your environment that is becoming more noticeable now. What once felt normal may start to feel out of place. This is because you are no longer aligned with your past in the same way. You are stepping into something new, and your surroundings are beginning to reflect that change. Do not try to hold on to what feels familiar if it no longer fits who you are becoming. I am also strengthening your ability to trust your own discernment. You have been learning to recognize my guidance, and now you are being asked to act on it. This is not a time to hesitate or seek constant reassurance. You already know more than you think you do. Trust that inner clarity because it is connected to my direction for you. There is a release happening that will bring relief you have been waiting for. It may come as a solution, an answer, or a shift that removes a burden from your life. This is part of what I have been preparing. You are not meant to carry everything forever. Some things were only meant for a season, and that season is now ending. You may also feel a sense of peace that feels unfamiliar. This peace does not come from everything being perfect. It comes from alignment. It is a sign that you are moving in the right direction. Do not question it. Let it settle within you and guide your next steps. There is something important about your response in this moment. You have a choice to either trust what is happening or to fall back into old patterns of doubt and hesitation. I am calling you to choose trust, not because everything is visible, but because you know I have been guiding you this entire time. You are not alone in this process. I am with you in every decision, every thought, and every step you take. Even when you feel unsure, I am there, steady and present. You do not need to figure everything out on your own. You only need to stay connected to me. The timing of what is about to happen is not random. It has been set with care and precision. Every delay, every pause, every moment of waiting has led to this point. Trust that nothing has been wasted. Everything has served a purpose in bringing you here. How are people moving from financial stress to more comfortable lifestyles so quickly? A CIA-linked study suggests a simple 7-second brain ritual may influence how people respond to opportunities, supported by 4 neuroscience labs. This method is helping individuals improve daily life. Many are now stepping into dream homes, upgrading to luxury cars, and taking luxury vacations. But this page could be deleted at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You are also being reminded of your strength. I am developing within you a different kind of strength. It is not the strength that insists on carrying every burden alone or trying to control every outcome. It is the strength that knows when to stand firm, when to trust my guidance, and when to place every concern into my hands. This quiet confidence will sustain you far longer than striving ever could. You do not need to force doors open. What truly belongs to you will arrive at the right time as you continue walking in step with me. A significant transition is drawing near, one that will quietly become a defining moment in your journey. You may not recognize its importance while it is unfolding, but one day you will look back and realize that everything began changing right here. This was the moment your direction shifted and a new chapter began. Remain attentive, because what seems small today carries far greater significance than you can presently see. Every lesson you have learned and every trial you have endured has been preparing you for this very season. Do not think you are walking into unfamiliar territory without purpose or preparation. Long before you reached this moment, I was already shaping the path ahead of you. Every experience has strengthened your heart and equipped you for what comes next. As you continue forward, stay firmly rooted in me. Do not allow excitement to make you rush ahead or fear to convince you to step back. Keep your heart centered on my presence, because that is where true wisdom, peace, and strength will always be found. When you remain anchored in me, everything else will begin to settle into its proper place. What once felt confusing will become clearer, and what once seemed impossible will begin to unfold naturally. You are also entering a season of completion. Something that has remained unfinished is finally reaching its conclusion, creating room for a fresh beginning to emerge. Do not see this as an ending filled with loss. It is a transition designed to prepare you for something greater. What is closing now is simply making space for the new chapter I have already prepared. These 3 days were never meant to fill your heart with fear. They were my invitation for you to draw closer to me, to trust my direction completely, and to move ahead without hesitation. Continue walking beside me through every step that follows. Do not be weighed down by regrets from yesterday or overwhelmed by uncertainty about tomorrow. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that I am leading you into the future I have been preparing long before you ever saw it with your own eyes.